Good morning. I am Maria Walden, the new Executive Director at MRTA, and I am so excited to be part of such an amazing association. MRTA has been an advocate for retirement issues and public education issues throughout its history. Our public schools and teachers are the heart of our local communities, and at MRTA we support them. Today is Capitol Blitz Day. Today is the day that we reach out to our elected officials and mention issues of importance to our retirees and to our active public school teachers. These are the issues that will strengthen our retirement system and assist our public schools and our active teachers in having a positive impact on Missouri school children. MRTA's vision has been to promote and protect pensions, programs, and benefits of all public school personnel in retirement. MRTA and the education community are working together to ensure that our pension and our public education system are not damaged. Our teachers, administrators, and public education employees play a vital role in the success of our students and our school districts. It is important that we show that we are active, that we are involved, that we are engaged, and that we care about our students, our teachers, and our schools. Remember, there is strength in numbers. You have received an email from MRTA that has our priorities, as well as a simple instruction on how to contact your legislators. Please take time today to reach out and make a difference. Please send them an email. Please call them. Have a great day. Thank you for being members of MRTA. We have asked some special guests to speak with you today about retirement issues, our public school system, and about the importance of MRTA. Next is Senator Elaine Gannon. Prior to her legislative duties, Representative Gannon taught junior high physical education and coached in the DeSoto Public Schools. Senator Gannon graduated from Bismarck High School in 1971, earned an associate's degree from Jefferson County Community College in 1973, a bachelor's degree in education at Southeast Missouri State University in 1975, and a master's degree in education from Southwest Missouri Baptist University in 1994. She is a staunch advocate for education in children. Born in Bonne Terre and raised in Bismarck, Senator Gannon currently resides in DeSoto with her husband Dennis. They have two sons, Andrew and Jason. Thank you. Please welcome Senator Gannon.
Greetings from the state capitol. I am Senator Elaine Gannon, and I proudly represent the 3rd Senatorial District in the Missouri Senate. I am honored to speak to you today and provide my perspectives as both a state senator and member of the Missouri Retired Teachers Association. Teachers, educators, and those who have retired from the profession are one of my favorite audiences because they truly care about children and dedicate their lives helping them grow and achieve. While I prefer in-person conversations, the past few years have taught us all to be flexible and roll with the times, a concept those of us who spent their careers in school settings are very accustomed to. Harry Truman coined the famous expression, "If you can read this, thank a teacher." He realized and understood the invaluable, yet mostly thankless role teachers play in securing our future. Having spent more than 30 years in the DeSoto Public School District, I am a staunch supporter of public education. It pains me to hear nonsense about our public schools, teachers, and administrators based on hearsay, not facts, and I do not and will not hesitate to call out individuals who make false claims against our field or our students. Since March of 2020, we have witnessed our school districts navigate the pandemic with the utmost professionalism and caution. Each teacher and staff member worked tirelessly as they transitioned to remote learning, made upgrades to aging ventilation systems, and regularly disinfected classrooms and hallways. Some teachers juggled in-seat and remote learners at the same time. School counselors and nurses pitched in to monitor classrooms. Teachers became the enforcers of mask wearing, hand washing, and social distancing, while state and city leaders argued about the mitigation strategies put in place to protect our children. And yet, through all of this, nobody offered teachers extra compensation or even a thank you in most instances for keeping our children safe and virus-free. We faced with subpar pay, a shortage of substitutes, and frequent staff absences. Our teachers kept teaching and showing up for our kids. Here in the state capitol, I am all for making improvements to public education. Like America, education is a fluid, ever-evolving process of trial and error and changes for the better. Unfortunately, I believe way too many bills have been filed to derail school districts, not lift up and support those who answered the call to educate our children. Prioritizing education saving accounts or expanding charter schools does nothing to make our public schools the best they can be. I believe the latest wave of school choice policies has outshadowed what really matters, choosing to improve education for all Missouri kids, not just those who can afford to choose private education. What further deepens these divisions in our communities are vague, ineffective actions and concepts like suing school districts for mitigation the spread of COVID. Rather than directly asking a teacher or a school board about a school's curriculum, some people, many of who graduated from a public school, just believe what they are spoon-fed on social media. We all know our teachers want what is best for our students, a comprehensive, balanced education that prepares a child for future success. We also realize teachers don't have time or the energy to interject philosophical or theatrical notions onto their students. Yet, despite the spread of misinformation on social media and attacks from those who do not know the scope of the situation, teachers and students continue to thrive. When some accuse our educators of spreading hate, teachers double down with unbiased love and emotional support. When opponents try to achieve proposals that will hurt our public schools, advocates show up in groves and stand up for our hardworking and dedicated teachers and staff. When community members protest what they think is being taught in our classrooms, teachers adhere to their code of ethics and just keep teaching. As retired teachers and lifelong advocates for students, we have a strong voice and play a vital role in making improvements to education. Wouldn't it make more sense to focus on what we could and should be done rather than what a few believe is being done? Isn't it more logical to expand funding and resources for public schools rather than divert state resources to education savings accounts? This is why organizations like PSRS and MRTA are crucial to the livelihood of schools and success of students. These agencies are our eyes and ears in the world while we look at and listen to our students. They advocate for policy change while we comfort minor injuries and broken hearts. They help us thrive as professionals while we inspire students to reach their full potential. They watch over our industry while we tend to our flock. I'll close with a little catchphrase of my own from 2022. If you can imagine, think, analyze, solve, discover, question, empathize, rationalize, or prioritize, thank a teacher.